Have you ever doubted whether your senses reveal reality, or if your experience of the world is uniquely yours? Today we're diving into consciousness, that mysterious gift that fuels creativity, connection, and planning, yet can also trap us into endless loops of worry and doubt. Stick around as we travel from Socrates' ancient challenge to modern neuroscience and discover practical ways to reshape your mind. Let's go. In 399 BC, Socrates stood trial in Athens for not believing in the city's gods and corrupting the youth by teaching different religious rhetoric. At the time, Athens was run by a tyrannical government bent on pursuing wealth and status at all costs. Having lost wars, suffered a massive plague, and the signs of degradation being everywhere, they needed to control the narrative and enforce obedience. Given the choice between exile and death, Socrates declared, "The unexamined life is not worth living." That bold claim reminds us that questioning our own minds is dangerous and essential. Like many of us today, Socrates faced immense pressure to stop questioning the norms. But what exactly can Socrates' ancient wisdom tell us about modern psychology? Well, it turns out quite a lot. Psychologists and philosophers like Dr. Donald Hoffman claim that consciousness is so essential that it is actually more fundamental than the physical world. It is the very fabric of our experience. But here's the problem. Evolution didn't equip us to see or experience perfect truths. Instead, we've evolved to perceive what's useful for our survival. Our brains are prediction machines, filtering sights, sounds, and even emotions into manageable bites so we can guess what is going to happen and don't have to waste resources living in a state of constant high alert. So something that might be a little surprising is that your mind isn't trying to show you reality, it's trying to help you survive. And our emotions, our predictions, are based on these limited perceptions. And while this can be useful in terms of helping us allocate our energy, it can also lock us into patterns of rumination. So the question is, what do we do with this information, right? Why contemplate this from a mental health perspective? Well, once you see your brain as a prediction machine, then you can start to correct prediction error. Our consciousness allows us, sort of like a supervisor, to walk through the factories of our minds and review, how is this all working out for us? When a prediction is simply paralyzing us, isolating us, or causing us to hide or avoid, well, we can rewire that prediction. How? Well, here are 3 very simple things that you can do right now. First, for 5 minutes, observe your thoughts without judgment. Record yourself and verbalize whatever comes to your mind without censorship or selection. Or sit down at a keyboard and just start typing and write whatever pops into your mind. Next, go back through and notice any negative predictions that popped up and try to craft balanced, more helpful ones. So for example, instead of things will just keep getting worse, a more balanced perspective might be times are hard, but the hard times won't last. The challenge is to come up with a perspective that both acknowledges your concerns and helps you move forward. And then lastly, I want you to think of a few ways you can face your fears and prove that they aren't absolute. Have that conversation you've been meaning to have. Go to that place that you've been meaning to check out. Send that application in, call that office. Or if those things feel too big right now, try just reading about others who have been in your situation and how they dealt with it. And then try the next step tomorrow, and the day after that, the next step. Each day, try to do one small thing to make you proud of you. Consciousness is both a blessing and a curse. It enriches our lives with connection, with meaning and compassion, but it can also get us stuck in cycles of overthinking. But the hopeful part is because we are aware, we can intervene. Whether or not we live in a simulation, our choices, our bonds, and our emotions remain real to us. Embrace the predictive, flawed nature of your mind and utilize these insights to navigate life's uncertainties with greater ease and purpose. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below if you found this video helpful. I'm Dr. Charles. As always, stay safe out there, and we'll see you with the next check-in.